welcome to what is this? What did we say this episode was?
Seven.
Whee!
Woo!
Dom's back. He wasn't here last week.
Hi.
Yeah, we're here. Pod 7. We talked about the trip while you weren't here.
Oh, I don't get to put my insight in.
No, you don't get to
No.
put any insight in there.
You don't exist anymore.
Okay, I guess that's fine.
It was fun. We had a jolly good time.
We definitely did. Would recommend it. 10 out of 10.
Before we start, do you want to talk about anything about the trip that you weren't here for? I think we covered most of it. I don't know what we left out. Jake, what do you think we left out?
Dom's opinions on every ride.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Dom, we didn't talk about how scared you were, or like
Fuck
after the
roller
credit
coasters.
coasters when you
Fuck
get
roller
really
coasters.
sick.
That's all I have to say. It was fun though. The
Guardians.
Yeah.
Mission Breakout.
Mission Breakout. Fuck that ride.
It was so fun.
It was
Mhm.
terrible.
And then, like,
Who
twice.
thought that was a good idea to just shoot somebody in the air and throw him back down?
Well, it used to be.
Shoot him in the air.
It used to be Twilight
throw 'em
Zone,
down. Nobody cares.
and now it's Guardians of the Galaxy, which is a lot better.
No. It was
Yeah.
awful. It was terrifying. I hated it.
I love that. That was my favorite ride.
That was such a good ride.
Although I was terrified, I think the Incredicoaster was really fun.
Mm-hmm.
I just hated the loop because my mouth was open
That
and
was
I
the best
drooled
part.
and then
Yeah,
it came back
got
and
it.
hit me in the head. I didn't even know how that happened. But
There's
it
a
was amazing.
picture, if you follow us on Instagram, there's a picture of Dom
Dead.
screaming, and then Dom sat next to a girl the second time we went on there, and he just has like, I don't think we posted that one,
No.
where you just have a straight face.
Yeah, I passed out the first time.
He
That was
just
the
like,
picture.
Yeah, he was just
And
screaming.
then there was a girl next to me, so I had to pretend like I wasn't scared.
So he was just like sitting there. So funny.
It was awful.
But yeah, fun trip.
In the meantime, Dylan Nurse tried to keep as straight of a face as possible while going 60 miles an hour.
It's easy to
It was 60 miles an hour?
No, it's 55.
Oh, really?
Dipshit. How do you not get that right?
All right. See you guys later.
All right, we're 2 minutes in. I think that's a good time to cut it.
All right.
Oh, we have a new outro now. I forgot to tell you.
Ooh, I am.
It's like don't be an asshole.
Oh, yeah.
End it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Nice. You just say, don't be an
What
asshole.
was
Yeah.
the backstory behind that again?
Don't be an asshole. That's pretty self.
We were just talking about it, and we were like, we were talking about the Space Mountain lady,
Yeah, there we go.
the one that was like, my mom's up there. My
Yeah.
mom's up, and then she
And
cut
she just
line,
skips
and we
it.
looked down,
Yeah,
and she
yeah.
just like hops on the ride.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're talking about her, and then.
And I was like, just don't do
be an
that.
asshole.
Don't be an
He's like, You
asshole.
know what? That's how we should end it.
That's a good
Did
answer.
you guys talk about how Lucas embarrassed us in front of those nerds?
Yes.
Yeah, we did talk
That
about
was
that.
hilarious. Like, enter the world of VR. I'm like, oh, no.
And then we talked about what was it? How we got stuck on Harry Potter. That was very scary.
Oh my god, yeah. Because we were just getting ready to start. So we were like, it was just as we were like going underground.
Yeah, I was like going
So we were,
off
like,
of the
And then
tower.
Dalton
We're going
looked
down.
up the
So
video.
we were like peeking and then just getting ready to like go down.
Mhm.
We were like, it was
Stop.
pretty terrifying.
Dalton looked up a video of the ride so I can show him where we cut off. And then he left.
Oh, nice. Honestly,
He's just in the middle of talking about Batman, and then he's
Yeah, he's
just
like,
all right,
he's like
time to
talking
go.
about Batman, and he's like, "Oh, my ride's here," and then just leaves.
what other rides did we get stuck on? The
we-
Spider-Man one.
Yeah,
Web
Spider-Man.
slingers.
We
Web
talked
slingers,
about that. We I was gonna film, but they got mad at me for filming on that ride. Not filming on the ride, but filming
The ride itself.
when we were getting off. They were like,
Oh
"Put your phones
yeah,
away."
that was so stupid.
I have like a 2-second video.
They're like, put your phones away, and then
And
Dom
Dom
pulls out
checks
his
his
phone
phone
like
and
2
it's like-
seconds later.
Well, yeah, because I think they don't
What
want
was
you
Grandpa
recording.
gonna do, bro? I would have beat his ass.
Yeah, they didn't want you recording the ride, so I'm pretty sure you could check your phone.
Or I don't think they just wanted like us to be like, oh my god, the rides broke down at Disney. Don't come here. You know, they
That's
don't.
what
They
I
didn't
thought
want
it
like
was.
bad like.
I
review.
I have
That's
told
what I thought it
everyone
was.
about it that I've broke down on web slingers. I just don't
Yeah.
think they want people to see like how it works because it takes away
Yeah,
from the
that's what-
magic.
that's-
Yeah.
Because it's just TV screens that you move at. That's it. Dom won that right. Oh wait, no, you won the second time we went on. The first time
The
when we
first time
broke down,
we
I
didn't
was winning.
Finish. You were winning by like 100 points.
Yeah, and then the next time we went on,
I
And
destroyed.
then I got
you guys.
destroyed both
yeah,
times.
Jacob was just losing.
I
the entire
absolutely
time.
killed. I won by like 20,000 points.
Yeah.
You guys.
But that's because we went through the entire ride.
Yeah.
We were on it for
5
3 minutes. Waited in line for 2 hours with that creepy guy behind us.
Oh my goodness.
To be fair, I did catch up a lot of the way. After like the second one, I was down by like 50,000.
Yeah.
And then I won by like 20,000.
Yeah, so I caught up a little bit.
It's a fun time. was a very fun time.
Yeah.
It was nice that they gave us like the lightning pass.
The lightning lane, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because I'll be fucked if I'm waiting 2 hours again just in case it breaks down.
Oh no, that'd be awful. I would never do that.
But if we just broke down for a little bit and then it started going again, they wouldn't have given us the lightning lane
Yeah.
to experience it in full. They would just been like, okay, you're done. But since we had to get off the ride, that's what they give us lightning lane. But everyone cleared out of there. When we were leaving, there was just no one left in the ride
Yeah, it was crazy. It was weird.
because it was packed when we went in, and then when we got off, it was no one there. It was creepy.
I feel bad for the people who like, because you don't get a lightning
Right when you
pass.
wait, yeah, if you're in line, you don't get the lightning lane.
The people who like already grabbed their glasses and were like next in line, and they
Yeah.
had to leave. They didn't. They had to wait in that line all over again.
Yeah,
Awful.
spooky. But yeah, it was fun. Rise of the Resistance was fun. We showed
that was
Dalton
the best ride for sure.
the entire video. We went out to lunch with him and we showed him the video, and he's very sad because he was supposed to go to California last week, and then plans fell through, so he couldn't go. So me and
How come you
Jake,
didn't go?
like his friends couldn't go and stuff like
Oh,
that.
okay.
So then me and Jake persisted to make fun of him and show him all of our fun times while we were there.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
The Rise of Resistance was probably the best ride there.
It was so cool.
Yeah.
I think what got me, like, I was like, okay, this is the best ride ever. When we were in the Rebels spaceship at the beginning,
Oh, with
we
the-
opened the door to all of the clones. I was
Oh yeah,
like,
all those clones are animatronics too. They all like subtly move. They like move their heads and stuff
it was,
Yeah, I
it
saw
was
that.
crazy because like we walked outside and then
through the same door.
through the same door we
Mhm.
weren't outside anymore. I was like, what?
Although the video, it's whenever remember when I pointed out to you that the rebels were swelling the hole in the wall so we could get onto the
Oh, I didn't
escape
get
pod.
that. I'm
Jacob's
gonna, like,
just
look at
filming the
ceiling.
ceiling where Kylo Ren and Hux were, and then it just like all of a sudden he turns around and the door's open. He just
like,
walks
"Oh."
up. I don't even think Jake saw it. I think he was just
Nope.
like watching his phone, just like when they're gonna come out of the ceiling.
I heard like the noise and I was like looking. I was like, "What the fuck is that coming?"
Yeah, I was behind us. It was pretty cool. That was a badass ride.
I think that was the only ride that was worth the 2.5 hour wait.
Yeah, I wouldn't say Web Slingers was worth it. I mean, the line was pretty cool, like to look at all this stuff.
Yeah.
Mission
But-
Breakout was, in my opinion.
I think the inside part was. Outside, it was.
Just hot.
Yeah,
and-
yeah,
Yeah,
dumb.
I actually do agree with that.
Yeah. It was. It's just waiting us outside. That was fun. A lot of fun.
I miss it.
Yeah,
If I wasn't
just go back.
financially bleeding right now, I would go back.
I plan on going back.
Oh yeah, you're going back in July.
Yeah, I'm going back in July,
Sorry, me and Jacob will book a hotel right next to you.
and just not go to any parks. Just stay in the hotel.
No, we're gonna go with you, but we're gonna like
I'm doing the lightning lane this time for sure.
awkwardly just follow behind you.
Although the lightning lane isn't offered for Rise of the Resistance. You can.
Really?
It's not, but you cannot. You have to pay extra. You have to pay 15, or
Oh,
it depends
okay.
on when you go. You pay like $6, and then you can get lightning lane for that.
Okay, so it's $60 for the lightning lane, and then it's an
For the 2
additional
days, yeah.
charge.
Yeah.
For the Rise of Resistance.
That web slingers and cars. Those
Okay.
are all additional charges.
Those are all like the big
Yeah,
the big hitters, huh?
yeah.
The Cars ride was so much fun.
That was so much fun.
Yeah, it
But
was
we
fun.
waited in line with the most. We didn't talk about it
Oh
last
my
time.
god,
The most insufferable guy.
Oh,
in front of
yeah.
us.
that was
And it's the
dumbest
longest
motherfucker I've
line.
ever
Yeah,
heard.
it's the longest line that we waited in, besides web slingers. But we were fine during web slingers.
Yeah.
This guy was talking about the housing market. Like, because at the time of filming this is probably going to date the fuck out of this podcast. It was when gas prices were at an all-time high. The Sunday before we left, that's when gas prices went really high. This motherfucker in front of us was like, people don't need to be worrying about the gas prices. They need to be worrying about the housing market.
It was the dumbest
Gas
shit ever.
prices are
Like
even more now.
as if
Yeah,
I'm gonna
that's
go
true.
out and buy a new house every week
Yeah.
and not get gas.
I'm gonna get gas every fucking week, dipshit. And he was talking about fighter pilots and how he works at a desk, and it was crazy. And then his wife at the end, it was kind of like the cherry on top of how much of a dipshit this guy was. He
Yeah.
did you see he was like, it was because they have that program where the share riders, how one of you can wait with a kid who's too short, and then everyone else go on, and then
Yeah.
you can switch out. That way no one has to wait in line. His wife was like, did you want me to wait with them? And he just goes, yep, and then gets on the ride and leaves.
That was so fucked up.
I'm like,
I think the worst
I
part
was
was
like, what the fuck?
I didn't even see the wife go.
I don't,
I don't
but
think
we
she ended
left,
up
to be
going.
fair. No, because then they were right in front of us when we were leaving.
Yeah.
See, that's so
Mhm.
it's so
What an
stupid.
asshole, bro. They waited in like a 2-hour line just for
And
him
she was
to be like,
because the kids were like all over the place, and she was watching the kids, and he was just talking to like these two other people about the housing market and shit. And then he's like, "Okay, I'll go on the ride now."
you know, it's like,
It's
all
so
right,
stupid.
you can leave. Like, what the fuck kind of bullshit is it?
Yeah, it's so stupid. It's so dumb. Harry Potter was fun though. I'm wearing
Yeah.
a fucking sweater.
Definitely
I'm wearing my sweater today.
the Hufflepuff.
My Hufflepuff sweater.
If Rise of Resistance wasn't there, the Harry Potter ride was the best ride.
Oh, for sure. Just because, again, okay, out of the whole trip, Dom, you didn't really like it, but the queue for Harry Potter was so cool because like it has the Easter egg.
It's not that I didn't like
You
it.
didn't get
I
any of it.
Yeah.
It's like if you went into the collector's thing and were like, I don't know what a dark elf is, or I don't know what an Asgardian is, but that's cool looking armor
Yeah.
because
Because
it was
I've never seen any of the Harry
we went
Potter
into
movies.
that classroom that we went into. That's the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. You see
I like the mirror.
Dumbledore's. Oh, the mirror. That's from
Or
the
no,
first
not the
movie.
mirror, the room with all the pictures, like the talking pictures.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's not the common room, but it's how you get to most of the common
Yeah.
rooms. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I got in a debate, not a debate, but like a conversation with one of my friends of a point that I heard is that to get into a common room, because Jake, it's been a while since you've seen the movies, but to like get into them, most of them you need a password. So like for Gryffindor, you need a password. Hufflepuff, you need to hit barrels in a certain pattern, and then the door opens to the common room.
Mm-hmm.
But Ravenclaw, the blue ones, because they're like the smart people, they have a riddle. And we were in a debate because she says that it's like the most secure thing because only Ravenclaws can figure it out. But what is more secure, a riddle that anyone can figure out or a password that only those people know?
Definitely not the riddle.
But it's just
Because,
it's just like a pompous thing. They're like, we're the smart house. No one's gonna figure out our riddle. You walk up and it's there's only been like 2 riddles that have ever been, so like everyone knows the answer to the riddle.
Yeah. Plus, if one person finds out the answer, and they tell another person, and then they tell another person, everybody knows the answers.
Exactly. It's so stupid.
Yeah. Not the brightest people.
One of them was like, I could be wrong on this, but it was like, what came first, the chicken or the egg? And the answer was a dragon, because, oh no, the egg, because dragons lay eggs before chickens were here. And it was so stupid. It's so dumb. It's so stupid. It's such a
And
dumb.
they're supposed to be the
They're
smart
smart ones. Like, that's just a dumb answer. It's so, yeah, but the Harry Potter queue was the best. Dom got winked at. We forgot to mention that last
Oh,
podcast.
she was so bad, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, I just
I
watched.
figured
I
it
just
wasn't-
watched Goblet of Fire yesterday.
Yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't.
It's not Ravenclaw.
Yeah,
It's
I was gonna
it's
say that.
they're a German school where it's all girls.
Yeah.
they're in
I was gonna
Goblet
say
of
it's a
Fire.
Completely different school.
Yeah, they're in Goblet of Fire. I've just watched it yesterday, and I don't remember what they were. But yeah, it's an all-girl school, and they like do a little
If you get
dance.
Josh, you could answer that.
And Dom, we were walking by one, and one of them winked or blew a kiss at you.
Both.
And then yeah,
Ooh.
Dom got Captain Marvel to wave at him.
Mm-hmm.
He was trying very hard.
Dom was
And
going-
Captain America.
These paid actors.
and Captain America.
Oh, I don't know if.
Uh,
Yeah, it was while we were there. I didn't see it on TikTok. There was a group of not teenage girls, but like 14-year-old girls. They were trying to get him to do the Material Girl pose,
Uh-huh.
and he was like, "I don't know what that is."
Oh.
They were like, "Do the pose," and then I look up, and he's like, "I don't know." What that he just goes. Oh, we're on audio. He raises his fist up instead of like putting his thing to the side. It was so funny. He's like, "I don't know."
Probably the BLM pose.
It was so funny. Did you see that? No, Jake was too busy.
Also, that was
Wandering
probably,
around.
speaking of the Marvel or the Avengers campus,
Mhm.
that was probably my favorite place where we ate.
yeah.
Oh
The
yeah,
food
for
wasn't
sure.
great, but like
it was cool.
My
just-
food was great.
It was pretty good.
What did you eat? Oh yeah, but you just had the regular one
yeah,
with like yogurt.
it was like it was like the mini burger with yogurt, grapes, and then the gigantic ass pretzel.
Oh yeah, because you
Oh,
just
the
got a
pretzels were
burger.
good.
Yeah, the not so little chicken sandwich was probably that because that is like the best chicken I've
Like-
ever
It
had.
was like a gigantic fat
Yeah,
patty. with,
it's
like
like
the
the
smallest bun
chicken
ever.
thing is like probably like half a foot long, and then the bun is just like really small.
I'm still
It comes with
surprised my
tater tots.
fork didn't break with that tiny ass fork and that.
Oh yeah,
giant-ass
and then with
meatball.
Jake, they give you this tiny ass fork and then a little dish of like little tiny pasta and then one giant meatball, and they're like, good fucking luck.
It was awesome.
It was really
It was
cool.
really cool. And then you guys got those really cool cups.
Yeah.
Those ones right there. Yeah, the Pingo Doce cups.
Soda with a kick.
It's cool. It's a lemon lime soda with vanilla. Jake, what did you say? Jake was like, I think I figured out
it's
what it
cactus
was.
juice.
Yeah, he's like, it's
What
cactus
the hell is
juice.
cactus juice?
It's
See, he
it's
hasn't
at
heard of it.
Sam's.
That's Sam's.
Is it at Sam's?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, no.
Sponsor pending.
Yeah. He's just like, I'm like, no, Jake, it's lemon lime with vanilla. It
Hold on,
literally
hold on,
says
hold
when
on,
we
hold
got
on,
the
hold on.
drink, that's what it says it is.
That's not true. Don't listen to Dom. He's an idiot.
Was Sam's?
Yeah, we're getting a sponsor
From Sam's.
Sam's Club.
Old people shop here at 7 in the morning.
And everybody else just goes for the gas.
True.
yeah.
A membership. Do you have a membership?
Yes.
I do.
I already know. You have your mom's membership.
Yeah.
I also have my mom's membership.
Let's go.
I need to get that. I need to cop a Sam's membership.
Yeah, the gas is cheap. It's like 6 cents cheaper, but it's still
At Walmart right now, it's
Nice.
like $4.10.
yeah.
It's almost always the cheapest in the city.
No, Murphy's was the cheapest like 2
Well,
days
it's
ago.
always
for
going
a
back
while.
and forth.
Murphy's
between those.
was
That's why I said almost always.
Murphy's was at $3.70 the other day.
$3.70.
Yeah.
And everything else is at like $4.10.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
It's the Bobatons, by the way. That was the school.
Oh yeah. Did you text Josh or did you
Yes.
Google
Yes,
it?
it did.
Why not just Google it at that point?
Yeah.
So stupid. So stupid. So stupid.
You know, okay.
There's hold on. I also got showed this since we're talking about Goblet of Fire. In the book, there's a clip or the part it goes, Dumbledore calmly asked Harry Potter, "Did you put your name in the Goblet of Fire?" And then it compares it to the movie, and it's Dumbledore sprinting towards Harry, and he's like, "Harry, did you put your name in the Goblet of Fire?" It says, and then goes back to the book. It says, Dumbledore calmly asked Harry Potter.
No, okay. Still on that topic of Harry Potter.
Mhm.
You know what ride? I hated the Harry Potter ride.
Oh, fucking Flight to Hippogriff!
That was awful.
It was so bad.
We
The
went-
animatronic was
15
cool,
second one.
but he was there for like 2 seconds, and he was just sitting there.
Yeah.
Buckbeak was just there for like 2 seconds.
that roller coaster was so ass.
If you look at the picture, it shows you like going fast. No, you don't.
It was like
You go
15
max of
seconds
like
of going
yeah,
like
you go max of like 10 miles an hour.
exactly.
And you go in a circle, no drops, and then just go back to the thing.
That's what I hated the most because it was like you started and you went up like really high. You were probably like 50 feet in the air, and then you dropped.
Yeah, but we didn't
And then
even
that was
go
it.
up. We didn't go up even because we walked up the stairs.
Yeah.
It started at that height.
It was so stupid.
Yeah.
Like, and the worst part it was like a solid like 10-15 seconds of a ride.
Yeah, it was so stupid.
Mhm.
We didn't wait in line that long for that
No,
one, thank
we-
God.
Yeah, because whenever we actually got on the roller coaster, the line was like triple the size.
Oh yeah,
that we had.
Also,
yeah.
while
When we
we
were
were-
on,
while-
but that was a pattern when we were there for a while.
we seemed to always get
We would
in front of the
go,
line.
and then the line would be kind of short, and then whenever we would be getting off the ride, it was pretty long.
yeah,
Mhm.
which was kind of weird.
It was pretty cool. We were the first ones to go in Little Mermaid. That was
Well,
pretty cool.
We
The
were
day,
as soon as the park opened.
as soon as
Little
the park
Mermaid.
opened, we went straight to Little Mermaid. And
It
got
was
it.
it was pretty sick.
It was
not
sick,
even gonna
but
lie.
it was unsettling to be the only people in the ride.
Yes.
Who was alone?
Me.
Jacob.
Yeah,
I
Jacob
was
was
just
just
like
alone.
sitting there
He was
jamming
just
to the
alone.
music, and I look over.
The
and
music
just
was
see
hard.
Because
Dom.
the shelves were only 2 to a person, and Jacob was just alone.
That's
in
why
this
we
ride.
can't travel in threes.
I was
And that's why I was sad.
That's
that
why it
we
was
couldn't
nice.
do
Yeah, it was nice the first day. But then Lucas would explain
It's
every
funny.
ride. We talked about it last podcast, but like going on Haunted Mansion with him, he's like,
We-
"Oh, I
we
can see the
specifically-
string." I'm like, "Lucas, I thought the fucking head was floating. I didn't know there was a string there."
We also talked about his Rise of the Resistance reaction. Just we gotta get out of here.
Oh yeah, we didn't talk about it, but it's in the. We talked about it to Dalton while we were at lunch.
Oh.
He in the video how he's narrating everything, and there's like Kylo Ren's like walking towards us, and you just hear Lucas yell like, "We gotta get out of here!" I'm like, Lucas, it's not real. Do you know that? But yeah, overall, extremely fun trip. I honestly don't really remember the drive back.
Me neither. Because I think, I don't know. Honestly, I was kind of half asleep, half awake when I was driving.
Yeah, it's so
Because we started driving at like 5 in the morning, and I was still very tired.
yeah, but honestly,
And I was like
this
driving. I was
is-
driving at like 80 miles an hour, while like half asleep.
we did go and check out to get my $100 back.
Yes, we did
Okay.
because we used that for gas.
Yeah. Like I couldn't remember. I for some reason was thinking like, did I ever grab that $100 or did I just leave it? Yeah, no, I do not remember. Like the last day we were there was kind of a blur because we were out for like 5 hours, yet it felt like 2 hours.
Oh my god, yeah, because we just went there. We just went to the
Funko
Funko Pop
saw
store.
a homeless man sleeping on the sidewalk, and we're like, okay,
So
we'll leave.
We saw the Walk of Fame, and then we went back to the hotel like 5 and then fell asleep.
Well, we went to ramen.
Oh yeah.
And then Dom got questioned by
It was
like a
not
crazy
5.
homeless man. He walked in, he's like, "How's the food, buddy?"
It was like
it's good.
8 o'clock when we
You don't
went
remember
there.
that Asian guy walking in? He's like staring at you, and he goes,
Oh,
"How's the
yeah,
food,
yeah.
buddy?"
I was
Walks
like,
over to the waiter. He's like, "Can I have a job?" And they're like, "I think we're packed." And he's like, "Okay, thank you," and then just leaves.
Yeah.
It's very weird.
Yeah,
They shouldn't have that door open. It's just an open door. That was good food though.
very good. Oh my
Good
god,
soup.
that place was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
The calamari. was
Jacob,
so
you got
good.
like nothing. You got like noodles and broth, and that was it.
It was still good.
The mushrooms in it. Oh my god, I don't even know why. Mushrooms are just so good.
Yeah.
I love the mushrooms in them.
You can go back.
Not a fan of mushrooms.
Why? What's wrong with mushrooms? Tell me.
I don't know. I just,
Exactly. You don't know. Shut up. I like the texture. Fuck off.
the taste.
You were there. There was a Jacob throwing his mushrooms out a
Oh.
window at a Denny's
Oh, yeah.
at in Ruidoso.
Oh my god, yeah. That was with Dalton and Eric.
Yeah.
yeah.
His ex-girlfriend. Yeah. He said an ex-girlfriend.
He's like, hey.
He goes to the lady. He goes, "I do not want mushrooms with my whatever you were getting, like omelet or something."
Yeah.
And she's like, "Okay." Comes back with mushrooms.
Extra mushrooms
Extra
on top.
yeah, and this guy starts putting them like on the window. He like starts putting them up there. You don't remember? Oh no, someone
No.
took them and started like I think it was
Oh.
Erica. Like took them off like a
Maybe
napkin
that.
or to it and started throwing them. Ex-girlfriend. I'll cut it out. And just started throwing them at the window.
Yeah, that was pretty funny, honestly. I thought it was hilarious because like that place was like the lady was rude to us, and that place was just so beat down. So we're just like, all right, throw the
It was a
mushrooms at the window.
random, yeah, it was a random because we tried to go to the fancy place and they're
Yeah,
like,
and they
it's
were-
gonna be like an
yeah.
hour and 45-minute wait, and we were like, never
We've
mind.
talked about this before,
And then
and
we went to
that when
Denny's
we
at 11.
decided that it wasn't me because Dom said I was too nice to do something like that.
You're
What?
not. You're just awkward as fuck.
Oh, we didn't talk about well, I think we talked to Dalton about it. I don't think we talked about it on the podcast. The Asian lady making fun of you at Jazz Kitchen.
No, yeah,
Was that the first place
Yeah.
we went to? Oh yeah, I got fat shamed. I was kind of fucked
that
up.
was fun.
It's not going anywhere.
The food
Do you
was
need a
good.
spoon
I'm
with that?
sorry. I'm
Man,
sorry.
he's just digging in.
And then Jake,
I paid
Jake-
$40 for a fucking plate of food, bro. I'm gonna eat that shit.
Jake, can you ask her for silverware? Does like the Debbie Ryan from Radio Rebel hair move. He's like, What was your excuse? You didn't hear us?
Yeah, I didn't hear what
Fuck
you
off.
said.
You stupid.
Bro didn't hear us, but he looked us dead in the eyes.
He was looking at us and then looked over and then did the hair thing and was like,
You
I didn't hear
pointed,
you.
but I didn't hear you.
Fuck off.
Then our waiter at the second place was pretty cool.
Yeah, that guy was really cool. He convinced us to get that whole thing on nachos.
Oh, he's like, the nachos, it's so good, bro. Yeah, we got them.
And they were so good, bro.
Yeah. Oh no, what did he say?
He's like,
oh no,
don't.
what did he say? Oh no, I said no. I think Jacob or me said yes, and then you go, yeah, of course you're gonna say yes because I'm paying.
Yeah.
And he's just like, that's how it is, and then starts laughing.
I was like, you get it, bro.
Yeah, it's so.
And then
funny.
no discount for being cool, but it's all right.
There was another employee that we had talked to that was pretty cool. Oh, the fucking at Rondo Roasters, the lady. You took a sip of your drink, and she's like, yeah, I don't like that one either.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I liked it.
I was like,
No,
I was-
because we got the Tatooine Sunset. He got the purple one.
which one's
Yeah,
better?
I got the purple one.
Oh yeah,
I'm not a big fan of tea, so I got the smoothie thing.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, the milk.
It was
That
alright.
shit was fire.
It was good, except the other one. This random fucking dude in front of us turns around, sees that we have milk. It's not milk. It's like a slushy that's supposed to look like milk.
From the Star Wars movie.
Yeah, from the movie.
Yeah.
And he turns around because they have this one. It's mango and tahini, and it's like green milk. And this guy turns around and goes, "Do you want mine? Do you remember that?"
Yeah.
And then we took it. We took it,
And it
we
was
drank
terrible.
Yeah, it was terrible.
I love tahini, but God, I don't know, it was so bad. It was
Yeah.
a bad mixture.
What a good guy. A good guy turned around, sees that we have this drink, and he's like, "Here you guys go. It's for you."
I was like, all right, cool, thanks.
Thank you.
I could have gotten herpes or something, but thank God I didn't.
Would have been worth. It wouldn't have been worth it.
He's like, it would have been worth it, bro. We're good.
My mom didn't believe me because I was telling her stories, and she didn't believe me about all the broken animatronics on Splash Mountain.
Oh, that was terrifying.
She was like,
The chicken's heads
she's
were
like,
like backwards.
yeah,
with
she's
their,
like-
eyes crossed.
she's like, Disney wouldn't let them do that. And I was like, well, they like prop them up to make it look like they're not as broken. But when a chicken's head is like 90 degrees tilted backwards, I'm like, it's not supposed to be like that. And when the
Have you
one
ever seen any
frog,
chickens like that?
when the one
Also-
frog is like blinking like 90 like times per second, it's like I don't think he's supposed to
There's
do
also
that either.
like an hour before close. They're probably gonna wait.
We counted the first time we went
until
on.
it closes.
Remember the
Oh,
first time we
really?
went on was like 10 a.m.
Yeah.
That's when we
I was
counted the first
thinking-
time.
I was thinking you counted the second time. My bad.
No, we counted the first time, and we counted 13 and then broken animatronics.
13 broken animatronics.
It was very bad.
Yeah.
But now they're changing it. So it's
I-
okay.
I'm glad we went on Splash Mountain. It was so much fun.
We went on, or
We went on a
yeah, Jacob forgot his fucking bag on
Galaxy's Edge.
Smuggler's Run in Galaxy's Edge, so we had to go fucking get it. And then so you and Lucas kept going on it.
Me and Lucas went on it 3 times.
So stupid.
We went on it 5 times in total
Yeah, it was a fun ride though.
because it was like 10 minutes before the park closed, so nobody was on the ride.
Oh, we
So
were on it at the right before the park closed, and they were like, "Yeah, it's gonna be like a 30. It's down for like 30 minutes."
Yeah, so
Like you can, and then they said that if it's the park is closed when you're still in line, you can't get on the ride. Or at least that's what we assumed.
Yeah.
So we dipped. We went to dinner. Where did we go the second? Was that when we went to the bowling alley?
Oh.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think so.
So then
Yes.
where'd we go after California Adventure? Oh, we didn't.
but-
We just went straight home, and then you two got In and Out.
Yeah.
Okay. Fuck In-N-Out. That place is terrible.
I
What
think
did we
it's-
get on after Universal?
We
Bubblegum.
got bubblegum
Oh yeah.
and
yeah.
Voodoo Donuts.
Voodoo Donuts.
Or me and Jake did. Voodoo Donuts really good. The bacon one.
Bubble Gump was really good too, in my opinion.
Bubblegum.
Bubblegum.
I got jambalaya. That shit was fire.
I got
Oh,
gumbo. Did you get jambalaya?
I did.
I thought I got the jambalaya
I got
in like the
ribs.
bowl, and you got something else.
Oh no, then I got the gumbo. I got the
Oh
gumbo.
no, I got gumbo. You
I
got jambalaya.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Why is it so similarly named? I have no fucking clue.
And they're completely different dishes.
yeah,
I got the ribs and the shrimp. And that
yeah.
was
Because
pretty
our
good.
first thing was a jambalaya pasta at Jazz Kitchen. That was what the pasta was called.
Yeah, that's
What the
why I
fuck?
got it again.
We had so
because
much
it was
Cajun
much
food while
better.
we were in California. It's kind of scary. I found it funny. I was telling my coworker about it. I was like, yeah, when we went, because we even talked about it on the podcast, we're like, we're gonna go. We're just gonna eat out. We're gonna eat at
Oh,
like
yeah.
McDonald's because like we need to save money. It's gonna be great. And then we ate. You guys ate an In-N-Out once.
Yeah.
We ate
Yeah.
fast food once. The whole time we were there, we ate in the parks
Every single
or
time.
at dinner.
Every single time we ate, our bill was like $150.
Yeah.
We spent so much money.
But
and
oh
now
my
I'm
god, it was so worth it.
financially
Yeah.
bleeding, but it's fine.
It was
It
so
was
much.
so
worth
good.
it. It was so worth it.
You're doing better than me, I think, right now.
Well, yeah, because I actually have a job.
Yeah.
Jacob, no income. I'm doing pretty good, honestly.
I
Paid my
I
phone
gassed
bill.
today.
Got a full tank of gas. Got my sister a birthday present. Kind of just chilling.
Yeah. I have to pay rent now, which is awful.
Why? You live at home.
I know.
Is it because you're not going to college?
No. She's
Well,
just-
the way
Well,
you
I am.
described it earlier sounded actually pretty cool.
Okay, yeah. She's making me pay rent. It's $200 a month, but
That's
she's
actually
not
pretty good.
she's not using it. She's not spending it. She's putting it in a savings account so that whenever I move out, I get all the money back.
I was told the same thing whenever I was. Then my mom was like, if you pay rent, I'll put it in a savings account. And then she didn't put it in a savings account, so I stopped paying rent. Not I stopped paying rent. It was my cousin paying rent. Yeah, it was my
Okay, well,
cousin. paying
That's
rent.
your cousin. When
But she said she was going to put in a savings account to help me with college, and I have not. I'm paying for my own college.
you have not seen the money.
Yeah, so that's why I'm like, yeah, take that with a grain of salt, Don. Take it with a grain of salt, Donnie
Now I
baby.
feel terrible.
I still feel terrible that
She
I
comes
don't
home with
have
a
to pay.
Louis Vuitton bag. You're like,
I'm like, hey, where'd you get that?
where'd you get that?
I still feel terrible
back
that
with, like,
like
a
even
fur
though you
coat.
had like 10 times better grades than me, I don't have to pay and you do.
I had better grades than both of you.
That's because you're
Did
broke.
you?
Yeah, because he took sped classes.
Oh,
Yeah. I still had a 3.6.
Mm-hmm. But
I have a 3.6 right now.
good job, Jake.
Good job.
But
That's how you know high school is bullshit. Jacob graduated with like a 3.2 and gets
No, it was not a 3.2.
Oh,
it
no,
was like
you-
a 2.2.
yeah, it was like a
bro.
2.2. It was very
yeah,
bad.
you fucking barely graduated high school and now you get free college, and I had
And
the
more. Yeah.
best grades out of
But
all
that's
of
just
us,
'cause of
and I didn't
grants.
get free college.
Mhm.
What else? What else about the trip that we
Honestly,
did?
I've had it so much easier of a time with college than high school, anyways.
You kind of make
Yesterday-
your own schedule, huh?
Yeah, but also the day before yesterday, actually, I had a homework assignment that every kid in my class was saying it took them like 10 hours to do, and it took me an hour. I was just like, all right,
Good job,
this
Jake.
is really easy. I don't know why everyone else is having issues.
We totally forgot about Dino Cafe.
Ooh, that was the
Jurassic Park one.
one.
I don't think you liked it very much because you just got like a cheeseburger. After we went on Mummy again, we went to lunch, and you guys were like, "Let's go to Panda," and we walked in, and it was like $15 for just the plate.
Oh yeah. I wanted
then
to
we-
get the turkey leg, but it was like
For, like, the plate
$18.
that we could.
No, it was $8 because it's all the same price. Everything there is the same price.
That's right. I got the
Cheeseburger.
pulled pork.
Oh,
So
yeah,
it was
you
a
got
pulled
it.
pork sandwich, and then because there was coleslaw in it, I fucking hate coleslaw.
Mine was fucking amazing.
Yeah,
I want to go back just for the Dino Cafe. It was so
it
good.
was really good. Yours looked good,
What
but
did
I
I
wanted
get?
I wanted a big old turkey leg.
You
We
just
both
got,
got
like-
pulled pork.
Yeah, you both got.
'Cause I don't
Or no,
like
pulled chicken.
coleslaw either.
Was it pulled chicken?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine was a pulled pork with like pesto on top and like over cornbread.
Cornbread.
Oh, no,
pancakes.
it didn't
was
have-
so fucking good.
It didn't have coleslaw on it. There was a different dish that had coleslaw on it. Like I think it was Dylan's thing.
No,
or something.
yours.
No.
You got the same thing.
It was the
just
same
without
thing. You just
coleslaw.
asked for no coleslaw because the lady in front of you
yeah,
asked for
you're
no
right.
coleslaw, and you were like, "Oh, I'll get that
Like,
with no
we can
coleslaw."
do that.
I didn't realize there was coleslaw.
Then we
Yeah,
talked- then there was the
people in
drink-
front of
oh.
us were annoying as hell.
Yeah, but it was just like the muscle head, and then his girlfriend who's only there for the money.
Yeah.
But then there was the drink night, who was his whole job all day was just to pour different cups of drinks and put them in the line.
And he was
yeah,
just
that
like,
part
was like-
grabbing.
I was like, I would hate to have that job.
But remember, he
Oh
was-
no! And I said, I
oh,
think he's talking to
no,
himself.
Yeah, he was talking to himself.
Oh, that man was going crazy.
'Cause
Yeah.
we were, poor guy.
The Jurassic Park ride was so much fun.
Yeah.
Except the second time,
Yeah, the second time
because
was the
Adonis
freaking
Rex was
dinosaur-
broken,
Yeah, the dinosaurs.
and then we got
broken.
off the ride, and I was like, I told the cast member, I was like, I don't know if they're called cast members at Universal. I told the employee, I was like, the Adonis Rex. I don't know if you guys know, but the Adonis Rex is broken. They're like, we know. And I was like, okay. So I was like, okay, cool. I guess if you know, there's no problem. But then I guess like 20 minutes before they closed.
Yeah,
I don't think
so-
they gave a shit. They're
Yeah,
like,
they're just like, you can leave, bro. But the Mummy, that one was so much fun just because it was in the dark the whole time.
mhm.
Oh my goodness.
And then we talked about a little bit about it on the last podcast. The what are they called? The beetles, the Egyptian beetles, like scabers or something like that. The ones that crawl up your leg.
Oh
It
yeah.
rattles the floor,
Oh
so it
my
makes it feel like it's
God.
crawling up
It
your
was
leg.
awful. I wanted to cry because we didn't feel it on the first ride.
Yeah, but we felt it on the second part.
That's why I was terrified. I was like,
It
what
felt
the fuck is this?
weird, and I didn't like it, but I also did like it at the same time because it was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dom got jump scared the first time with the guys that came down.
Oh my god.
Because he's like,
that
you
scared
guys
the
are
shit
gonna
out of me.
die. And
I
it's
was
like-
watching for that the second time, and I saw. I was like,
But it was like, I was so interested in the TV that whenever they came down, I didn't notice they came down. I was just like, were these guys always here? Who this? Yo, get your man. Yo, get your fucking guy,
Get your
dude.
man, bro.
Yo,
Get
he's
your boy,
3.
dog.
I know, he's like,
He's
yo,
like,
he's
"Get
a
your baby,
baby.
dog." It's like, bro, he's 3.
your boy's a
Um,
liar, dog.
What is it?
Dylan doesn't understand.
I saw that guy the other day.
Really?
Yeah, he came to my work.
Sick.
That guy was
What else did? What other
Do you
things?
still hate him?
Oh, fucking the wand. How it didn't work at all.
Oh my god, you spent $50 on
I spent
wand.
$75 on a
On a
wand.
wand? You hyped up the wand so much. You're like, oh my god, we could do so much with the wand.
No, you
Doesn't
just
work.
use it at the windows. No, I think I was just doing it wrong. I still love the wand. I still have it. It's in my room in its box sitting there
Nice.
underneath my Hufflepuff banner. So
I wish
I'm
you
like-
were like that. I bet you wish you were that girl who got the freaking that free wand.
No, I would rather it be a kid, other than like a bunch of kids and their parents standing around, and then me, an almost 20-year-old, walks up, and they're like,
He's like,
Dude.
what's your name, young one? You're like,
Yeah.
bro, I'm 20.
like, I'm like, yeah, come on, bro. Because I'd already known what happens in it, because I'd watched a video just so I knew what to expect.
That's stupid.
Well, I was like, what if they like force me to buy one if I go inside? That's what I thought they would do if we went inside Ollivanders, and they'd be like, okay, now you did the ride, now you have to probably buy a wand. So that's why the line was so short.
Just
so I
say
looked
no.
it up.
You don't have consent.
Well, yeah, they did that. They know they did that. But whenever I went there, the person that's in the video, they had a private time in there. It was just them. And it was like, and then they went in and it was just them alone in there, which would probably be weird for you and the actor. The
Very.
actor's like, I'm supposed to be pandering to like a group of people, but I guess it's just one middle-aged woman. So I guess.
How would you stay? That'd be so weird. I wouldn't be able to stay in character.
And I'd just fucking laugh.
Just me and
I'd
some
open
20-year-old
the,
lady.
because you know she opens the curtain. So I just walk out and just see one person like standing on the other side of the room. I'd be like, "What? Yo, we're in Windows." Except whenever that video was a guy that was doing it, so it's pretty cool. No, but speaking of Harry Potter, they're making a game.
Like rule.
They're making a game.
Mm-hmm. It comes
Yeah,
out
it
this
looks so
22.
good.
It's such a good game. I'll show you a little video.
So good.
It's
like
in
a 10-minute video.
yeah, it's a 14-minute video. No, I'll show them a clip of it. It's it's in state of play right now, but you can fully customize your character. It makes you no, I don't think you choose a house. I think it makes you do like a little quiz and it
That's kind of
sorts
what I
you.
was guessing.
You can fully customize.
GTA, but Harry Potter.
You can do all that. It's so cool. And then there's a story and all that. But look,
You gotta like do classes to learn different spells and shit.
yeah, you have to go to class, and it teaches you like charms and defensive magic and
that
stuff
was
like
pretty
that. It's so cool.
What is
The graphics look pretty good too.
It's made by Sony, but it's on all platforms. But you know, it's geared towards the PS5.
Yeah, of
Like
course.
those graphics that are in the trailer are definitely for PS5.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna fucking pre-order it. I haven't pre-ordered it because I was telling same friend that I've told all this Harry Potter shit to. I was like, I'm gonna pre-order this game, but I'm sad that it's gonna be shitty because every game I've pre-ordered has been complete dog shit. I've only pre-ordered 2 games before. One, Fallout 76. Jacob, I saw his face. That's a terrible game. 2, Call of Duty Cold War.
Mm.
That was
Yeah,
a bad game
yikes.
too.
I thought it was. Okay.
Of course you did, Jake, because you have the mind of a monkey. Call of Duty or Black Ops Cold War was bad. It still is bad.
Worst Call of Duty.
Mm-hmm. No, Vanguard.
Besides-
Probably the worst.
Ghost. I hated Ghost.
I liked Ghost, but I didn't play online. I just played split screen with my brother.
That's probably why you like it.
But
And Black Ops 3. Fuck
There was
Black Ops
one
3.
game
yeah.
mode in Ghost that I do remember that was pretty fun.
I liked
It's been so long
contracts.
since I played it.
I like contracts. Contracts, you killed someone and it picked up a briefcase and it told you to do something. So,
That I think that might have been it. I think you showed.
so
it
you
to
got
me.
points for it. It was pretty cool.
I think you and Dalton showed that to me.
Yeah, because it was like humiliate someone, and so you'd kill him, pick up the briefcase, and it would say humiliate someone. And what it means is you teabag the next person you kill, and then it gives you points for completing the contract. It's pretty cool.
That's pretty solid.
And there's survival on Ghost. Survival on Ghost is pretty fun too. What else? But yeah, and then we were talking about Morbius a little bit before we started. We're gonna go see Morbius probably, or no, 2 of us are for sure. Dom is up in the air. You probably will be able to go.
If we can go, because I work 2 to 9, so if we can go
Oh, yeah,
before or
after 9.
after.
Yeah, after 9 we'll probably be able to do that on Friday. But yeah, we're gonna go see Morbius. But right now, as of filming this, I had such high hopes until yesterday. I was like, this is gonna be great because I love anything. Because I loved Venom. Venom: Let There Be Carnage was a little.
Both.
It was a good movie. It was a great movie, but the writing kind of was compared to the first one. The writing was kind of suffered because they got rid of. It's a different director, obviously, if you can't tell.
See, I agree
And
with that.
Cletus Cassidy's hair after he cuts it is the worst thing I've ever seen.
Yeah,
How
I
it's
agree with that.
straight hair and then it curls the bangs.
I agree with that, but I still
I'm
like the
talking about-
movie better.
Did you
just
ever see the
because
movie?
Carnage was in it.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Just because
Carnage is
I
every
love
scene with Carnage in it is
Carnage
good.
is my favorite.
Mhm.
But you
Yeah,
know,
for
like
sure.
whenever you want to lure Venom to somewhere, that way you could kill him. So you bring him to a place with a bell. That way you can't kill him. It's like that's a little plot hole.
Like, come on.
Come on,
Come on.
Carnage. You should know not
Like,
to do.
what are you doing?
But yeah, but the Sony I love both those movies, but I don't think Sony cares about the success of Morbius anymore because they've delayed it twice.
Yeah, it was supposed to come out
January,
January,
then
and then
March, and now
the end of
April.
March, and now
April. And it sucks, but then they cut recently. I was like, that's fine. They're probably just putting more effort into it. But come to find out yesterday at the time of filming this, they cut, because there was fan screenings of it, they cut off all Spider-Man references that we know of so far. Like the scene with the alley, he cuts off that. The I am Venom line that everyone liked in the beginning. Oh, they even
Just
cut...
kidding. It's Dr. Movie.
Yeah. Yeah, they cut that. They even cut the scene where he looks at the Daily Bugle magazine, or not the newspaper.
Really?
They cut that part. And then Michael Keaton Vulture got moved to a post-credit scene.
So do we even need a stick for the post-credit scene? We
Well,
already-
yeah. Well, I don't know if it's going to be longer than the 3 seconds that they showed, unless it's still like Michael Keaton walking into the prison and he goes, what do you
We
say?
need to stay in touch.
Yeah, and then he just leaves. That's the whole post credit scene. But
Hey, Dr. Morbius, we need to stay in touch, and then that's it.
yeah, so hopefully it's better than that.
Yeah.
I hope it's good. I really do hope it's good.
Yeah.
Like Eternals, I hoped was good.
Well, I
It's
thought
alright.
Eternals was going to be one of the best Marvel movies to come out. Because I was like, damn, this trailer looks amazing. And I was like, damn, there's so much like build up for it. I was like, it's going to be better than Spider-Man No Way Home.
Nope.
That movie was ass.
It was very bad. I just watched it actually. Like I hadn't seen it before. Now I watched it and I
Told you.
regret it.
I've seen it a couple.
I
Told
told
you
you
what?
I didn't see it with him. Earlier we were talking about this and you said
Oh,
that I
Yeah,
saw
I've
it.
never,
you guys-
I hadn't seen Eternals
do.
till like 3 days ago.
Yeah, how you guys
Yeah.
started like not inviting me to watch movies anymore. It's sad.
When do we? I was gonna invite you today to watch Morbius, and I haven't seen any other movies.
I didn't watch No Way Home with you guys.
That's because Jacob bought the tickets.
Yeah, it was sad.
I watched No Way Home with you earlier that
Yeah.
day. And we didn't know if you were going to be able to. That's what it was. We didn't know if you were going to be able to because of work.
This really just sounds like excuses, Jake.
That's what I'm
No,
saying.
you don't remember
No,
that?
Jacob's like,
We
no,
didn't-
I swear.
We didn't know if Dom was going to be able to because of work. And then Dom worked when we went to see it. So Dom and I went earlier in the day.
All I know is I waited in the next town over. I'm not gonna say because I don't want to dox us. I waited in that town for 2 hours because Jacob thought the movie started.
Okay,
yeah.
to be
An
fair,
hour later
it's
than-
about a 25-minute drive.
Yeah,
So,
but still, Jacob said he was going 8,978 miles per hour.
86, 80.
Yeah. But I hope. But yeah, Eternals. It was bad. Like there was so many things that the Celestials make the Eternals to make sure that whatever life form they look at, like crew makes it to like the point to where the Celestial gets hatched.
Mhm.
Why give them emotions if you created them, and why make them look human, and why make Sprite a child? Like there's so many. Like how has this plan not failed before? How come it took up to now to fail?
Yeah.
Because now you're making them like fall in love with people that they're there. Sprite is a child for some reason.
Well, because they said that they made them capable of that kind of that kind of evolution, so that they can't turn into like the deviants. Because the
Yeah, it's
deviants,
true.
because the
They did say
deviants
that.
had like no emotions like that,
Yeah,
and they weren't
but then like,
and they were capable of evolution.
but
so
there
that they were
has
able
to
to
be
turn themselves
there
on the
has to
Eternals.
be your celestial. You have seen the rise and fall of millions of civilizations. Find the fucking middle ground. Don't make them feel like I'm gonna fall for Jon Snow, and because I fall for Jon Snow, I'm gonna be like, you know what, maybe this world's worth saving, and
You
then
know,
that's it.
fuck
That's
Jon
the
Snow.
I
fucking
watched
movie.
Pompeii yesterday.
It
for
flies
the
into the
first time.
sun.
I watched Pompeii yesterday for the first time since like it came out.
What's Pompeii?
The movie Pompeii. You don't know that?
I don't know it either.
Really?
Let me look it up.
It's
Pompeii?
the song Pompeii. Well, the
Yeah.
song was made for the movie.
For example, the movie, the song Pompeii, the only trailer I've ever seen it in is for Peabody and Sherman. So fuck off.
Oh hell yeah! Anyways, it is a movie that came out like
Oh, this movie! Oh my god, this was a terrible movie.
Let me see.
5.5 out of 10, 27% Rotten
Let me
Tomatoes.
see.
yeah.
Ain't no way this movie's good.
Jacob's like, I saw it. It was actually pretty good.
Well, I wasn't gonna say that. I was saying
I have never fucking heard of this
first of
movie.
all, I didn't check the ratings, but also I watched it because I've been like going over Pompeii in class and stuff, and so I just was like, I want to see that movie again. So I did, and then I started it and saw Kit Harington or Jon Snow, and I was like, wait a second.
You know it's
No,
bad.
he was in
You know what's bad when it was released in the USA, but the only award it got was Canadian Screen Award for Achievement in Visual Effects. Oh yeah, he is in here. These are actually some good actors. Never mind. It's just Kit Harington. Everyone else, I don't know. Who the fuck is Gene Frenette? Look at his picture on there. Is the middle one. Gene Frenette. He just said it's like bald man. Just
Boss Slaber.
yeah.
Oh Jesus!
Oh yeah, there's no good actor. Who's Emily Browning?
That's what I'm saying. Kit Harington is the only good actor in there.
Kiefer Sutherland.
Yeah, I was about to say he's been in a couple pretty good.
He's been in a couple movies.
He's been in a movie or two. He's been.
I've never heard of Pompeii. I've never seen it.
I remember seeing it when I was
Oh
like
my God.
younger,
Oh my
and I
god.
remember.
It
parts
looks
of
like something
I've
like a
seen it.
dad would watch in
Look at-
like
Look at the
2005.
fucking poster for the movie, bro.
I saw it. Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's kind of like except this is a good movie. I don't know why I'm comparing it to, but Beowulf. If You've ever seen
It's been
Beowulf?
so long. It's like middle school was the last time I saw that.
Yeah, Beowulf's a good movie.
But
it's like
yeah, this
a
movie
dad would
though,
watch
like
that.
I remember watching it when I was younger, and then I just been like hearing about Pompeii so much. I listened to the song so much, and like
There was
I
no
learned
way in
from
hell
class.
that song was made for that movie.
I don't.
Pretty
I don't.
sure.
I don't. see it.
That is a
what
action
I've
movie with a volcano in the fucking background. There is no way that inspirational masterpiece was made for that movie.
Yeah, do
You
not
are a
compare
liar.
that piece of
That
shit
would be
movie to
some,
the
like-
greatest song in history.
That would
I
be
love
some
the
like
song, and I didn't think
weird
it was
move.
great, but yeah.
Don't
Yep.
compare. I'm gonna look at this.
Look at hold on. When did Pompeii come out?
2014.
Pompeii the movie, not the song. It was not 2014.
Let me check. The song came out
If it's not the same year,
in
then
2013.
So it was not made for the movie. Oh, it was not made for the movie. And I doubt it even played. If Pompeii played in the fucking trailer of that movie, I would laugh my ass off because it's this action movie with a volcano in the background and Kit Harington with a sword, and it starts playing the same trailer music that was in Peabody.
Oh
and
my
Sherman.
god!
What?
I looked up the soundtrack, and that's the first song.
The same one?
Mm-hmm.
No way.
The fucking but if you close your eyes. Oh wait.
There's
Hold on.
no.
I'm gonna figure it out real quick. We're going on YouTube.
Pompeii
Hold on.
soundtrack.
This is the song.
Why is Pompeii a good song?
Oh, okay. Never mind. We're good. It's just some fucking piano shit. Never mind.
Oh, okay then.
Fucking yeah, I was about to
Why
say.
is Pompeii a good song?
If you close your eyes, does it almost feel like yeah, but yeah, because it was by Clinton Shorter. I don't even know
Maybe
who the
it's
fuck
that
was.
version of Pompeii than that Josh was talking about. I think it was Josh who told me that it was made for the movie.
Yeah. Then he's a fucking liar.
So stupid. Imagine they're like running from the volcano, and it's like, and if you close your eyes.
No, I figured it was probably in like the end credit scene.
'Cause
Why?
What the fuck?
fuck?
Roll the credits, but
I meant
it's
the-
closer.
Everyone's dead in the streets. Everyone's bodies are encased in ash, and it's like, but if you close your eyes.
Yeah.
I hope now. I wish it was that song was made for the movie. What else? What else?
Don't be an
If you
asshole.
close your eyes.
Eternals was bad.
Okay, hold on. This is an unpopular opinion, and I know you guys are not going to agree with me, but I think Batman was better than No Way Home.
You just gotta let the hype die down.
I
I
think-
think it just comes down to taste, honestly. Because it's like, of course, I'm gonna disagree with you because I am a giant Spider-Man fan.
Well, me
I've
too.
watched all the movies. I've read the newer comics.
Nerd.
Who is that supposed to be? And
Anyways.
I've played the games and all that, so I'm like, of course, I'm gonna like No Way Home more than Batman. But then if you like crime thrillers or like Batman, then you're gonna like Batman.
Because
more.
I like Spider-Man way more than I like Batman. I don't really care for Batman, but the movie was so good. Like, I think I don't know. I definitely like the plot more of Batman than I did No Way Home. But like
Well, that's
I feel
because
like the
it was a
only thing-
fetch quest.
with-
Fetch quest movies are
Yeah.
always kind of bad.
with No Way Home, I feel like everybody liked the movie way more just because of the nostalgic like feel to it. Like
I think it's just because the
seeing
old
Tobey
Spider-Man came
and-
back. Because if it was just Spider-Man 3, where if it was just the villains, then people probably wouldn't have liked it as much. But since Andrew and Toby were in it, then
But I feel like a nostalgic
just-
aspect of the movie is not the only thing that makes it good.
I'm
Right.
still pissed off that the Sinister Six was only 5.
no, there was the tree.
Yeah, I guess.
Did you see the cut?
It's like, is this a tree
Speaking
that
of fucking Eternals, the guy who plays
Druig
is Joker. And
Yeah,
did you see
that's
that?
fucking awesome.
Did you see that clip?
I did. The deleted scene.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did you see it?
Amazing.
Josh told me about it a couple of weeks ago, and then I finally saw it yesterday. I was like,
I'm convinced that you do not have a mind of your own. I
'Cause
think
he's like,
Josh
Josh
has
this,
to
Josh
tube
that.
feed you everything you see.
He's like, no, Lucas showed me this. He's like, no, Dylan showed me this. Well, Dominic showed me this.
No, not even that. Just Josh.
Have a thought.
Josh showed
Please.
me the song Pompeii. I thought it was pretty good.
He's like, he told me it was from the movie, so now I'm convinced it's for the movie.
But yeah, that Joker scene. Oh my god.
was fucking
Because the way that they show, like, because it's always been in Joker's backstory that he falls into the chemicals.
yeah.
And now that they actually give him, like, chemical burns and, like, his hair's falling out, I'm like, that makes so much sense.
Like his skin was so like nasty. When
His,
you
like,
saw it up close,
lips
it was
all, like,
amazing.
peeling off around his teeth.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
It's good.
He's the youngest Joker that has played Joker. He's still in his 20s.
How old was Jared Leto? Wait, no.
Jared Leto's 50
Do we
right
count
now.
Gotham? Because technically he wasn't Joker, but he played a Joker character.
Yes, we still count him. But you know Jared Leto's 50?
Yeah, I knew he was 50.
When he played in Suicide Squad, he was like 46.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I hate Jared Leto. Joker.
He was the worst.
He's my dad's favorite Joker.
He was more of like a fucking pimp than he
Yeah.
was.
That's why my dad likes him. He's
in
like,
the
he's a
second
gangster.
movie,
I'm
I
like,
think
yeah, he's
in the
terrible.
second Suicide Squad, and in the post-credit scene for the Justice League movie,
Mhm.
the Snyder Cut, I
Mhm.
think he did a lot better than.
Oh my god, I agree.
than,
Yeah,
so
that's
much
because
more.
it was.
in Suicide Squad.
That's because.
He was the actual Joker, not a fucking pimp.
Yeah.
But I think he was taking too much inspiration from Heath Ledger because he sounded exactly like Heath Ledger. I would love to see if they gave Jared Leto his own direction with the character and let him create his own Joker.
That's
I
what Suicide
also-
Squad was.
I
Yeah.
don't think so. Was
So
it?
that's why we don't
His
trust.
I
Jared
also
Leto.
absolutely cannot stand the fact that it wasn't
Was-
like his actual smile. He had to go like that,
Oh
or,
yeah.
and like cover his face with his
I
hand.
love how you're doing a podcast and you.
Yeah, that's
cover
what- that's
your
why I
mouth.
just said it
Because
cover his face
visual
with his
effects
hand.
on podcast.
No, it
That's
just
why.
covers
That's why I
his
said
mouth.
and
So
like he
go
covered his
for
face
sure.
with his hand. Anyway,
But no, yeah.
and like
I didn't know that it was
hated
his.
that.
I thought like the directors of Suicide, because it's Suicide Squad and it's like one of the worst movies I've ever seen.
Awful. But thank God the second one was so much better.
The Snyder Cut was okay. I like this. I rewatched it
Really?
like
I
2 weeks
never
ago.
seen
You've never seen the Snyder Cut?
No, I didn't even watch Justice League either.
It's okay.
Actually,
I just
the
don't
Snyder
like
Cut
how
was way better.
Snyder. Oh yeah, it's like who would it? We were talking about this like for that. We weren't talking. It was last week. We were talking about Dalton. Dalton was like, "Do you just hate everything?" And I'm like, "Yes." Okay. When you compare the Snyder's Cut Justice League to
Original.
Justice League, it's a great movie.
Mhm.
But if you compare Snyder's Cut Justice League to even in the same DC universe as like Joker, something that it's trying to be like as dramatic as,
Yeah.
it's a terrible fucking movie. It's still bad. Nothing changed it. It's still bad.
Interesting.
Did you like Joker?
Yes,
Exactly.
I loved Joker.
Exactly. That's like
the
saying
Joaquin Phoenix Joker.
yeah.
Yes,
That's
amazing.
like saying like yeah,
Amazing.
Schneider Cut is good, and you compare it to when you're comparing it to Justice League. But if you're comparing it to Justice League, and by comparing it, you put it on the same tier as those other good movies, it's so fucking stupid. It's just a wee bit better than Justice League,
And then
Wee
we
bit. And it's in a darker tone, and it's aspect ratio down for some
Yeah.
fucking reason. It's so stupid.
And then we talked about how at the beginning of the movie when
Howdy,
they're
Gary.
talking about, oh hey, it's the Batman. Why
Howdy,
is he
Gary.
doing illegals?
Oh yeah, that's why we were doing because we were talking about how there was the twist in the Batman. Where it was Falcone, where they were talking about, oh, what's a bat with or a rat with wings? And they thought it was Penguin. We were talking. I was like, they did that in Justice League. They did the same thing in Justice League. They show a file, and it's a drawing of like Darkseid's little minions, and they think it's Batman. And I'm like, they did that. I think that's the same thing.
Speaking of Falcone and the rat with wings.
Can you hand me a Gatorade?
Speaking of Falcone and the rat with wings, I think the funniest part of that movie was the fact that he got it wrong just because he didn't know Spanish.
Oh yeah,
He didn't know the difference between L and law. That was the funniest part of the movie.
Oh yeah.
That was beautiful.
Was there funny parts? I still haven't seen the movie, but is there funny parts in the
You
movie?
still haven't seen the movie?
Mm-mm.
And I
I already know. I
Oh,
fucking
okay.
was
Wait,
in a
how come
car
you
ride
haven't
with
seen the
Dalton.
movie yet?
I don't have time.
Okay. No,
I've just been streaming. movies
honestly,
recently.
the movie is just more of like a psychological thriller. It's
Well,
it's like
it
it's
takes
like,
base. It takes inspiration from Seven.
it's
If you've
like,
ever seen Seven with
no.
Brad Pitt,
it's like
it's like that movie.
Joker. It's like the new Joker. It's like the 2019 Joker.
Yeah.
How it's like more of a thriller,
I was
and there's
so
like a
hoping that
couple
they-
of funny parts.
there wasn't any funny parts in Joker.
There was a couple of funny parts where they're like,
a funny part in Joker? That movie unsettled me the entire time.
okay,
I was
yeah, you're right. I
so
guess.
hoping that they were gonna throw Joaquin Phoenix in there in
Why
that
would
end credit scene.
I wanted. him
He's
to
not
be
going to be the
too,
Joker. He's not
Yeah.
going to because Joker's name isn't Arthur Fleck. what it is Arthur Fleck's Joker inspires who becomes Joker.
So okay, so the Arthur Fleck, the Joaquin Phoenix is like the original Joker.
He's not
And,
the
like,
original.
it's like
He's
everybody-
like he's the idea of Joker, because it's like, okay. So I saw a little comic today. I'm not sure if this is canon, but it's Arthur Fleck on the cop car, and there's a bandaged kid in the crowd. The bandaged kid that has like the smile carved into his face, he becomes Joker because he's inspired by Arthur Fleck
Okay.
and the movement he created.
Okay. Okay, that makes sense.
That makes
So like
sense.
at the end of Joker, how it wasn't Joaquin Phoenix himself who killed Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, but that was
Or
just a
Thomas
thug
Wayne.
either way, even in the comics, because Joker doesn't kill Thomas Wayne and Mrs. Wayne. I don't know what her name is.
Yeah.
Nancy? No, wait, Martha.
Martha. Yeah.
Because in the Justice,
Martha.
Ooh, how you know that name? That was one thing they cut from the
Yeah.
fucking Snyder cut. The best part of Justice League was these like, "Do you bleed?" or something, and then in the final cut of the movie, they took off Batman saying, "Oh, something's bleeding," because he's like gets hit by something and he's like laying on the ground and he goes, "Something is bleeding." And that's funny. That's fucking hilarious. And they cut it from the movie.
I think the reason I didn't watch Justice League is because I hated fucking Ben Affleck as Batman. He's the worst Batman ever. Because they really
You're comparing him to fucking greatest people ever.
because they went from Christian Bale to fucking Ben Affleck.
That's true. That's true.
Like, how the hell do you downgrade that?
But did
hard?
you like Michael Keaton Batman?
Yes.
He was a little goofy, but I liked him.
Yeah. I think it was good in his like respected time, but
Yeah, it's true.
Christian Bale was just Christian Bale's the best Batman.
Yeah,
So they go.
but
from
that's
the
just
best
because
Batman
Christian
to
Bale is just a
fucking-
fucking great actor, and when you pair him with like greats like Heath Ledger and then
Mhm.
why can't I remember his name? Who
Two-
played
Two-Face.
Venom?
Oh no, Venom.
Which one?
Are you fucking Tom Hardy?
Tom Hardy and
Yes.
Tom Hardy as Bane.
Mm-hmm.
Like all those are fucking you.
Amazing.
Oh,
ass
You put
characters.
him.
I kinda
You
zoned out
put
for a minute.
a great move. You paid a great character with a great cast of villains and stuff, and it's a great movie.
Like
kinda
I knew
zoned
he
out
was
for a
gonna be
minute
good.
and
I
didn't
knew he
realize
was
we're
gonna be
still
good for
talking about
Batman
that.
when I watched American Psycho. Have you seen that movie?
Yeah, it's a good movie.
That is a fucking amazing ass movie. And like, how could you go from him, Christian Bale, to fucking Ben Affleck?
Well, it's because they were trying to compete with Marvel because they can't have like this dramatic one. They should, I don't know. No, it was just like they didn't. So they were trying to create a more kid-friendly version where it was more action-packed and stuff, and then they just casted Ben Affleck. Fucking Henry Cavill's a great Superman. I love
Agreed.
Henry Cavill.
Agreed.
His movies are kind of mediocre,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know. I'm just a sucker for Henry Cavill. I love him in The Witcher.
He's
I
more
love
of
feel
like
like-
a he's more of a supporting actor than he is like a solo film actor.
That's true. That is true.
I feel like
Except
So that's why he-
Cal, no.
that's
Oh,
why
wait,
he-
no, you haven't seen Justice League.
No, that's why he does good in other movies where he's not like the main character.
Well, he's the main character in The Witcher, but he loves The Witcher because Henry Cavill's a nerd.
Mm-hmm.
He plays he paints figures for not Warframe. I don't remember it. I'm not gonna try to remember it. But then he plays The Witcher games. He builds his own PCs and stuff. So when you give someone like that their own role as a video game character, they're gonna excel. They're gonna excel because The Witcher's a great series. Both seasons are great.
in my opinion, I need to watch that.
Me too.
I feel
It's
like
good.
Ben Affleck does play a really good Bruce Wayne, just not like the Batman.
No,
I totally disagree.
yeah, he's got like zero personality. Fucking the Bruce Wayne from Gotham played a better Bruce Wayne. He's like,
I haven't watched.
I
Gotham.
I play $1,000, and he's like $1,000 and he's like 2,000. He's like $2,001, and they're like, turns out she's like, you need to stop playing, kid. He goes, oh, you think we're playing? And he goes, he's like $1,000,000.
Maybe it's just because I
like that's
all
a
the rich
good
jokes.
fucking yeah, but that's like a good
That's
Bruce
a
Wayne.
good ass Bruce Wayne because he's got all the fucking money. He just
Yeah.
does that shit.
Well, see, I'm
He's a
thinking,
kid in
I'm
that
thinking of the Superman scene. How'd you get the house back from the bank?
Mm.
I bought the bank.
Oh yeah, that was a
And
boss ass move.
Then
That was pretty funny.
and then
He
what's
just
your
invested
superpower?
in NFTs.
Oh, and then the Flash is like, "What's your superpower?" And he's just, "I'm rich."
That's true, but that's like two good lines out of the whole movie.
I guess that's true.
And then if you like put him in like, cause like there's the party scene, or like when he's in a suit and he just like monotone voice, just doesn't talk at all. Cause Ben Affleck's a great actor. Like Good Will Hunting, great movie. But then him and Batman, he's got like no personality.
Yeah.
I don't think he was
It's just because Bruce Wayne doesn't have like, he has like a dark personality, but it's easy to make it like a bland personality rather than a dark personality.
Like
That's
what's
why I
his
think
name?
Robert Pattinson
Yeah.
did really, really good as Batman.
Because he's like, I have a dark past. Like I'm a dark person.
He's like,
But he-
Edgy.
I am veggie.
See, the thing is that when he was when Robert
'Cause
Pattinson
did
was
you notice-
Bruce Wayne,
He,
for, like,
I've heard this in the movie.
scene.
Again, I've never seen it. He's never directly referred to as Batman. He's like Penguin
once.
calls him Batman, but the whole movie they call him Vengeance. And at the end of the movie,
Yes.
for the next sequels, that's when he becomes Batman. Because right now he's just Vengeance.
Because if you remember at the beginning of the movie, they throw the bat signal on, right?
Mhm.
And then he's like, "I'm not looking in the shadows. I am the shadows."
Yeah.
And
Okay.
He's like,
Cool.
Okay.
anytime you look.
That was this Twilight. We're leaking out.
That was
I thought the beginning of the movie was so awesome. That was
Mhm.
probably my favorite part of the whole movie. That and the car scene.
and then everyone's just so
Oh,
scared of
yeah.
him.
Oh
That was
my
so
god.
cool.
Yeah, like some guy like robbed like a convenience store, and then he saw the light go on, and then
He's like,
he
"I'm
was
sorry."
like staring at like darkness, like a dark like alleyway,
Mhm.
but Batman wasn't even there.
Yeah, but
He
that's
just,
a.
He was just
Scared.
staring
I don't
at
remember-
the
That's,
alleyway,
like,
and then
that's
he just like
exactly
dropped all the money
how it
and
would
ran
be.
away.
Yeah, but that's just like exactly like in the. It was a cartoon where it's like, Alfred's like you can't go. No, I don't think it's that, or if it's a cartoon, or if it's the game. I can't
Alfred always
remember.
refers to him as Batman.
No, but Alfred's talking to him like you can't go out there and risk your life, and he's like, I'm the only reason why in Gotham someone goes to do something bad and they take a second thought at it.
You know what I
He's like,
wanted
that's
to
what
do
I'm
after
going
that?
for. Is that it wants to just become an idea that people won't do things because they're fear of Batman,
We talked about
and that's
this.
Batman's greatest power is like
yeah.
Yeah.
the
It's just
fear that he
putting the
installs
fear
in
into
people.
people.
Yeah,
We talked about this
Beats
last
the
week
fuck
with
out of
Dalton,
him. Doesn't
but,
kill him.
but like Dom wasn't there, so
So like
thought
Spider-Man
I'd
throws a
mention
man
again.
off a building.
After watching it, I re-downloaded the Batman games because I'm home
Oh,
for it
Arkham.
again.
Yeah,
It was so good. It reminded me so much of Arkham.
Yeah.
Arkham. Yeah, I haven't played the
No.
Arkham games.
I think one thing that also settled the movie for me that I thought was amazing was the Riddler. The Riddler was
Oh, the
most
main
perfect-
villain. The main villain's key part of the movie.
He was the most perfect like villain.
That's because they took inspiration from the Zodiac Killer.
Mm.
That's
He's a
exactly
real
what
person.
I thought of.
But even if
It
it's
was
like
amazing.
they tie in because if you've seen like school shooters and stuff these days, it's like
A fucking nerdy ass goofy.
a
white
goofy
boy.
white boy who's like, oh, I want this for attention so I can go viral, and
Boom.
that's the whole
That's
reason why
exactly
the
what it was.
Riddler's doing.
That's
He's
exactly what it was. It was amazing.
because he's like
Guys, thank you for the 500 subs.
oh yeah. That's why I was like, and then like in the prison cell scene, he's like, you won't be remembered, and he's like, no, no.
He's like, it wasn't supposed to happen like this.
Yeah. I don't know. Jim Carrey's Riddler was really good.
Huh?
Jim Carrey's Riddler was pretty good.
Dalton and I also, since Dylan hadn't seen it, Dalton and I were talking about
I don't remember.
the
He's like, what am I? And he's like, God. He's wearing his like skin tight thing.
oh yeah.
Although the glasses that he wears, those clear rim glasses, is a callback to Jim Carrey's Riddler because that's what he wears throughout the movie. Is those clear rim glasses?
Last week, Dalton and I were talking about why are you looking at me like that?
You guys were talking about what?
You're making me lose my train of thought. You're
It's
just,
a podcast.
you're just
Justice.
staring me in the eyes, bro.
I'm trying to make eye contact. It's polite.
What
The way you're doing
Oh wait,
it.
did they do it? Like Alfred was like, Bruce, what do you want for dinner? He's like,
Justice.
justice. And then it never.
saw
And then
that
it's like,
again
it's
yesterday.
okay to eat fish. And then the credits roll.
That song wasn't in the movie.
Was it?
No, it was just in the trailer.
That's a good. It gained a lot of
It
fucking.
kind of
Yeah.
made the song viral again
Yeah.
because of
I
it.
remember what I was gonna say.
That's gonna make a lot of
Uh,
Nirvana fans mad.
we were
But
telling Dylan
yeah, 'cause
about
that
the
song sucks.
about how
'Cause they're like,
the Riddler.
that song. They're like, no, it was good in the early 2000s.
No.
Like, yeah, but at least my favorite singer didn't paint the ceiling. Okay?
We were talking to Dylan about how the Riddler's talking to
Just
Batman,
keeps talking.
saying that he wants to kill Bruce Wayne. He's like not realizing that Bruce Wayne is Batman.
Oh yeah,
That entire thing.
That's how that's supposed to be.
yeah. But
but,
Dalton
like-
said it was a bad twist
It's
because
he's
like
just like
he was talking
I
to
know
him like,
who you are.
he's like, I know who
Batman."
you are, Batman. He's like Bruce Wayne.
We need to kill him.
It's like, that was a bad twist.
We're like, oh shit, he figured out who Batman.
He's like, he knows who he is. Just
we
kidding.
need to kill Bruce Wayne.
Yeah. It's like, eh. I thought Commissioner Gordon, I thought they casted him as, what's his name? Who plays, Omni-Man?
Oh, yeah.
J.K. Simmons?
Yeah. They, because he was getting ripped,
Mhm.
and they were like, oh, he's preparing for his role in Batman. And that wasn't. You know why he was getting ripped?
Why?
To prepare for his role in,
No Way Home.
of War of Tomorrow and Omni-Man. He wanted to be ripped to play Omni-Man.
You don't have to be ripped to freaking
Voice
play
a
an animated character.
Yeah. But it was I think it was mainly for War of Tomorrow or something like that with Chris Pratt. It's an okay movie. It's just
When does Omni-Man season 2 come out? I mean,
Invincible.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You just got.
And
made
what
a
about
fool.
The Boys
You're a
season
fool.
3?
Got canceled
Did it?
Yeah, you didn't hear about that?
because the fucking what's his name went and got fucking arrested.
Who?
The main villain.
Oh, really? I didn't hear about that.
Yeah. What's his name?
No idea. Never seen this.
Who's the Superman knockoff?
Henry
Peace.
Oh, you mean Superwoman?
No.
Women.
That
Please cut that part out.
no. It's staying in.
The Boys.
Oh my god. But yeah, he went to prison. Or not prison, but he got arrested. So they're talking about
The
that.
Homelander.
Homelander, yeah. Homelander, he got arrested.
Anthony Starr.
Click it and click news.
The Boys cast confirm what we expected about Anthony Starr's on-set behavior. There it is. The Boys actor Anthony Starr arrested in Spain for alleged assault.
Yeah. On a woman. Oh no, it wasn't. It was a worker. It was like a restaurant or like an airplane pilot or like an airplane attendant. He beat him up because he was treating him bad. And he's like, do you know who I am? And beat the fuck out of him.
I kind of wanted to beat up that waitress who was like, "Need a spoon?"
Yeah.
Fucking asshole.
Yeah, but it was like,
I'm like,
I'm like,
fat shamed on vacation.
bro was doing method actor. He's like Homelander. He's like, you know who I am? Fucking beats the fuck out of him.
It's like, I'm vengeance.
It wasn't a woman. It was like some waiter or airplane attendant. I don't remember. But yeah.
It's a good show.
Yeah, it was a good show. Don't separate art from the artist. It's like a person can make something if it's good, but if they're a bad person, just appreciate the art that they made and not the person that's behind it. Who like someone can like old James Franco movies. Like 127 Hours is great, but James Franco's a terrible person. But,
Exactly.
But
can
like
still-
like the
you can
movie,
still
you
like
can
the
like the
movie.
movie.
But you can still hate James Franco.
Yeah.
And still enjoy the movie.
Yeah, it's like that.
Rip James Franco.
No, he's fucking.
Right.
He's a gropes a woman.
Like,
Like,
okay.
he's fucking terrible.
Everybody's fucking canceling Johnny Depp. What do
He's
you think?
not Johnny. I think everyone likes Johnny Depp again.
I
I've
just-
never
I-
met anyone these days that is like, no, Amber Heard was right.
Yeah, no, not at all. But like,
Just
okay,
to be fair, we were talking
why I'm
about
not
this on the
watching
line
Documentary.
to Flight of the Hippogriff, because you guys were telling me like, oh yeah, they're recasting
yeah,
her,
I thought.
and I was like, no, they're
I
not.
always
She's
thought that they were gonna recast Amber Heard.
yeah. I was like, no, it's still Amber Heard, and
Which
you were like,
fucking
no, there's
sucks.
not. It's this lady, and I was like, look it up. You were like, yeah, like
Y'all wanted
a year
Emilia
ago.
Clarke instead of
Yeah, Amelia Clark.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, no, it's still Amber Heard. And you looked it up, and yeah,
Yeah.
it's still Amber Heard.
bullshit, bro.
That's
Protesting.
No one's gonna go see it. I'm
and
not gonna.
everyone's still gonna go see it.
I was
No.
gonna say, I'm still planning.
No
on
one's
seeing
big
it.
for.
I'm
Why?
Just because.
Excuse me?
it's-
No, wait for it to
No.
come on streaming.
hashtag
dipshit.
cancel Jacob.
Yeah,
Well, I guess I might have. I probably would have.
It's okay. I didn't really like the
Just
first
wait.
one, anyways.
yeah, it wasn't that good. And then
But I
the
mean,
fact
like-
that you're like itching to go see it, yet we need to ruin
I can't
Amber
wait
Heard's
for
career.
The Flash movie.
Eh.
I think it's gonna be amazing.
I'm sure it's gonna be
interested
good,
in
but I'm
seeing
not that
what,
hyped for it.
I want
Like,
Black
meh.
Adam to
Me
come
neither.
out.
Black Adam was gonna be good, but there's too
See,
much.
same thing. I'm
There's
like,
already too much hype around it.
yeah, that's why I'm like, meh.
It's The Rock, which is amazing, but like, it's probably gonna be a good movie.
It's the
His
same.
character
I'm at the
looks like a
same
badass,
level of
so-
hype as like Morbius. I'm like, I hope it's good, but like, I'm not jumping over my heels for it. I'm
Yeah,
not
exactly.
itching to buy tickets in advance for it.
I'm just like, all right, we'll go this day. If it's good, it's good. If not, then
Yeah,
cool.
it's like No Way Home. We waited like we bought those tickets like 2 weeks in advance.
Oh yeah, we planned out the day. We knew exactly what time we were gonna leave the house. We knew
Yeah, you
exactly-
guys did.
We knew exactly.
Jacob didn't know when the movie was when we went.
We knew exactly what we were gonna
420
eat.
and it was
Yeah,
like
that's-
3:20. I was
or
like,
But
after.
then when we went, when we went, it was yeah, but like for the Flash, I'm like, meh. But I'm not always a big Flash fan because like the TV show always.
The TV show was terrible.
Yeah, but it always plays the same. But it's like
Compared,
it's like Barry, you need to go faster.
yeah, that's
And then he
every.
does.
That's
And then
the-
he goes
that's-
faster.
That's the plot of every TV show. It's like you need to reach the top speed, the fastest you've ever run before. He's like, I don't know if I could do it, and then does it.
It does it.
It's like, okay, what?
I
I think
I don't know how they do superhero TV shows. Like I'm
think
watching, I'm putting off it, but I like want to watch Daredevil, and
Oh,
because I think
Daredevil-
Daredevil's
it's actually really good.
Yeah, I know. But I'm saying like all the other Marvel originals and even like DC originals, all those TV shows kind of are ass.
Luke.
Oh, wait,
Cage
no,
is
that's
good
not
too.
true.
I was gonna
That's
say
not
Luke
fair.
Cage was pretty
Punisher.
good. Punisher was
WandaVision
good.
is great, and
Loki
Loki's
is great.
Yeah, okay.
Falcon and the Winter Soldier, great.
It's
What
mid.
If is great. No, Falcon and Winter Soldier is great.
Do better, Senator.
Yes,
That's not good. I mean, I get the message. Yes.
the message is what
But
sent it for me. Which
How
was really
are
good.
you supposed to do better whenever you have had 6 years or 5 years to make a civilization around half as many people, but now instantly that many people, you now have double the population again? How is just simply saying, do better, Senator? Like, and then he even, Sam sidesteps the question. He's like, how am I supposed to do better? And he goes, see, now we have a common issue. It's like, they didn't answer my fucking questions. It's a meh. It's mid.
Anyways.
It's not as good as WandaVision or Loki.
Well, no, because those were
No.
kind of the best shows, and they came right in between.
Yeah.
I think
It's
that's why
mid.
people didn't like them as much.
Yeah. It's mid.
WandaVision is like,
Incredible.
I think that was the second best show they put out, and then
Did you like Loki more?
yes,
I liked WandaVision more.
I liked
But
I liked
I could see Loki.
the
being
later
better too.
half of WandaVision more than I liked Loki, but like the first half of WandaVision, I was like,
I like
Yeah.
the first half almost more than I like the second half because I love that like style where every single year or every single episode is a new decade. I mean,
it
I
keeps
think-
doing that throughout the whole thing.
I think what I didn't
Besides
like,
the last
I was
episode.
gonna say like the
Yeah.
last 3 episodes or something like
Like
that.
the last
the
two
last
episodes.
2 episodes took place
It
in the
was
same
only
decade.
the last two.
Yeah.
Because
Because it goes from it's Halloween and it does like The Office. Or no,
Yeah.
not
The
like
Office
a
one,
Home
I loved
Improvement.
it.
It's not The Office. It's like
it's a modern.
Modern Family.
family.
Yeah.
It's not The Office.
It was
it's modern.
it was mainly Modern Family, but they referenced The Office a couple times.
The theme song was The Office, and then
Mhm.
that one point where, Vision was
Vision,
talking to the camera,
yeah. And he just
and
goes.
he did the little stupid screen stare that Jim always does.
Yeah.
The fucking.
That's why I liked it though. It was really
He's always looking at.
I
he's
like,
always looking
but
at the
I'm
camera
a
like-
Evan. I got his
Peters.
name wrong last. Is it Peters? Yeah,
Evan Peters.
I'm a sucker for Evan Peters.
I love Evan Peters.
So whenever he was Quicksilver again, I was like,
I was hoping they kept.
And then they fucking made him to be fucking Ralph Boner.
Ralph Boner.
I hated that
Boner.
so much because I wanted.
Well, I
him
knew
to
he
back
wasn't
as
gonna be the same
Quicksilver.
one. I knew he wasn't gonna be the same one
Yeah.
because he even says it in the episode. He's like, "Yeah, all I remember is getting shot, and I wake up in this new body." That's like,
What?
yeah. So that's about it. But no, I was
Um,
because I'm a big fan of him in X-Men as well.
going
Like
back
maybe
to,
not the
like-
later movies,
oh,
but
yeah.
like X-Men Origins.
Origins,
He's
yeah.
And
fucking
Apocalypse.
hilarious.
And
Yeah,
Apocalypse was
He's like, we're just like you. And then his claws come out, and he's like, it's cool, but it's
and then the
disgusting."
that entire scene was awesome.
That was you could have just said like "Sweet Dreams"
Shut
or
up.
something.
Yeah,
Like that.
you
You
could've
didn't
just
have to
said
do that.
The most iconic Quicksilver scene of all time.
It was actually. I learned this the other day. That scene was inspired by Over the Hedge when Hammy takes too much.
Oh no way!
Whenever he
I
eats
love
the
that.
cookie, and goes in slow motion, that
And
scene
yeah.
directly
No way.
inspired the Quicksilver scene.
You know what this means? Over the Hedge is the best movie of all time.
Exactly.
Except I hated that movie when I was a kid because the bear always gave me nightmares.
I liked it.
What
What
you
gave
laughing
me?
I was just thinking.
There was
about
one
it.
part that I
Yeah,
found
same
scary,
thing
but I
as me.
couldn't remember. I can't remember. It was. Oh no! It was in the video game. There's a scary part in the video game, but I don't remember.
The Over the Hedge video game?
For PS2.
The
I was
fucking
scared
bear,
of the
bro.
Little Mermaid
It's not the
when I
Fucking
was
bear.
younger.
Fuck that bear. That shit was terrible. He was so scary.
It was.
Ursula gave me
oh my-
nightmares when I was younger.
Who's Ursula?
From
Little
Little
Mermaid.
Mermaid.
Oh, she was kind of bad, bro. I don't know what you mean.
My
When I
computer's
was
about to
younger,
die.
I didn't like
should probably
watching
wrap
Little
this up.
Mermaid because
Okay.
I got nightmares.
I
Life
think.
lesson.
Yeah.
Everybody, pay attention. Life lesson: don't be an asshole.
That's not how it goes. Do not end it.
No.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna end. So This is how we end the episodes. We don't just end it.
Okay.
Hold
My
on,
bad.
hold on.
So-
Before we do that, I do want to say one more thing.
What?
Punisher was really good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Daredevil was good.
Daredevil was awesome. That was definitely the best of them.
Luke Cage was mid.
Yeah, it was decent. Jessica Jones, I didn't like it.
Mid.
That was definitely
What
my
about
least
Iron
favorite of them.
Fist?
Iron Fist was
Mid.
yeah. Jessica
Okay.
Jones was definitely my least
Mid.
favorite of them though.
So just
Because Jacob
Punish-
hates women.
yes. Punisher is probably the best TV show. I say it's better than Daredevil.
I think Daredevil's better. But I just like the
It's
actor.
close.
I like
It's
the
very
humor in
close.
Daredevil.
I liked both
more.
of them though.
Anyways.
A lot.
I just don't get how does Daredevil see through the mask? That's so.
Oh yeah, the mask. It's like, how does Daredevil see this shit? So yeah, thank you for supporting us. We just posted a TikTok. I still haven't posted it. I've been meaning to post since we're scrapping the vlog because we have no usable footage because we couldn't record on most of the
Yeah,
rides.
fuck Disneyland.
But I'm gonna post. I keep forgetting to post it of Jacob eating hot dogs in the middle of the night.
I am.
Oh, stop eating the Wheaties.
And Jacob didn't know I filmed that until last
He was
week.
like, "What?"
He's like, you filmed that? And I was like, yes. So we just posted TikTok. It's Avada Kedavra, the little wand guy. So that's cool. Check us out on TikTok. Check us out on Instagram, Spotify, and if you're watching us on YouTube, check us out on YouTube.
Just go to the link tree. You can see
Yeah,
all of our
the
links
Linktree.
there. So
Uh,
it should be what Linktree slash.
It's in the
TV.
Instagram bio.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for supporting us again. You can subscribe if you want. We're not gonna force you, but it'd be pretty lit if you did.
Yeah.
And then, so yeah, just remember, don't be an asshole. And thank you very much.